Hi, and welcome to Cat Run Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin, and today is Wednesday, which can only mean one thing. I have my pull box for you guys. So these are all the comics that I picked up for this new week in comics, aka the day of comics, New Comic Book Wednesday. So let's jump right on into it, and let's start with DC, shall we? First off, I picked up The Flash, issue 29, so this is negative. I'm not really a fan of this cover, but, you know, it is what it is. Next is Detective Comics, issue 963. So I really wanted the variant cover. I couldn't find the variant cover at my main shop where I have my pull box. So I really wanted to read it irregardless because I love Detective Comics, so I picked it up. Picked up the main cover. Well, I went to another shop and I found the variant cover. So I think that's just amazing. I love that cover. Anarchy. Hey. Yeah. So next, although if you're a Pretty Little Liars fan, A has a different meaning. Mark just slapped himself in the face. It's all good. So, continuing on, I finally got my main cover for Red Hood and the Outlaws issue 13. As you'll remember, my shop completely sold out, and I ended up having to track down another copy. I got the variant cover, but I finally got the main cover, so very excited. I love Red Hood and the Outlaws. Definitely very pumped for that. Next, I picked up Nightwing, The New Order, issue 1. I really wanted the other cover, but this is the one they had at my main shop, and I wanted to read it. This was the only copy they had left, so I picked it up, and I read it. But then later today, when I went to the second shop to look for the variant cover of that, I found this cover, so I got this as well. I really love this cover. This was a really, really good read. I know a lot of people are kind of outraged by this cover, but I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. And it reads really, really well. So definitely look out for the review of this. Definitely something I'm excited about moving forward. So next is Teen Titans, issue 11. So it's the continuation of the Blood of Manta storyline. So I got the main cover. Pretty awesome right there. And I actually fell in love with the variant cover. I normally fall in love with the variant covers for Teen Titans, but just look how amazing this is. It's like, oh. Especially Starfire and Aqualad in this image look really great together. I love the fact that they've been teaming up their attacks together as well. So next is Harley Quinn, issue 26. So we all know that it's Harley's birthday. So here's the Connor cover. Pretty great there. And as always, you know I had to get the Cho variant cover. So I really, really love this cover. I mean, I love all of his covers, but this is a really, really good one. He's just been knocking it out of the park with all these Harley covers. So next, continuing on the Harley train, I picked up Suicide Squad, issue 24. So there's that. Next, I picked up Kamandi Challenge, issue 8. And this is, yeah, it's a Jim Lee cover. Kamandi Challenge has been a really, really good read. It's literally just a challenge where they have a new team every single issue. Honestly, if you haven't been reading it yet and you can't track down the single issues, I'd probably just wait for the trade at this point because we're already on issue 8 of 12. But if you're not a fan of a collection of different creative teams, it might not be for you. But I've really thought it was really amazing so far. So continuing on to DC's Young Animal imprint, I picked up Mother Panic, issue 10. there's that. Next, moving on into my indies for the week, I picked up Boom Studios' Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 18. So there's that. It's always been a fun read. Kyle Higgins is really knocking it out of the park with that. So next, I picked up Aftershocks' Shipwreck issue 5. So Warren Ellis, I've really been enjoying this just as much. I'm sorry if you can't really see it that much. It's really, really light. But I thought it was pretty great so far.
It looks like it went landscape.
Yeah. I like holding it the other way, but this is where Mark wants me to hold it. Oh well. So continuing on, we have Image Comics' Redneck, issue 5. Not really a fan of this cover, but whatever. I like the fangs at least. So next we have Dynamite's Red Sonja, issue 8. This current run of Red Sonja has definitely made me fall in love with the character. That's pretty awesome. This book is always so funny, but this is the final issue of Plastic, so it's Plastic issue 5. And yes, he's coming out of the blow-up doll's mouth with blood following him. So this is the final issue of the 5-issue series. I would definitely suggest picking up the trade if you're not already reading this when it comes out. It has been gross, it has been gritty and gory and hilarious and very, very intriguing. So, it's all about what a man is willing to do for the love of his life, who just so happens to be a blow-up doll. Yup. I said a blow-up doll. So last but certainly not least from Image Comics is Shirtless Bear Fighter issue 3. And as you can see here, he is fighting all manners of bear, including Care Bears. Yes, there's a Care Bear on here. But it's pretty fantastic. It's really funny. It's very in your face. If you're a fan at all of Grizzly Shark, I would definitely suggest Shirtless Bear Fighter. If you can't get your hands on the earlier issues, pick it up and trade. This is definitely a read for you if you're a fan of Grizzly Shark at all. So yeah, those are my pulls for this new week in comics. Give me a like if you like this video. Comment below and tell me some of the cool new books that you picked up. Also tell me whether or not I left anything at my shop you think I should go back for. Did I miss out on anything this week? I really don't like missing out on great books. Subscribe to my channel for more comic book content, or check out any of my older videos I have up for offer here on Cat Run Figures. And until next time, I'm your host, Caitlin. Bye.